Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Sephora VIB sale recommendations and wish list. This is probably my favorite video to film. I love giving you guys my picks every time the sale comes, and I love to shop it and save some money. So I have a ton of stuff on my wish list this year to share, and also a bunch of really great recommendations I think you guys are gonna love. So if you are curious as to the dates of the sale, I'll put them on the screen for you. If you are Rouge, we start on October 30th, then November 3rd for VIB, and November 5th for Insider. I will write it all down below in case you guys forget and want to reference back the video. I'll also have the code you use for the sale, which you can use multiple times, and it's different levels of percentage off. So if you're Rouge, you get 20%, 15% for VIB, and 10% for Insider. And let's just jump into my recommendations. I've been doing this video for years at this point, so I'm going to link my other videos down below in case you want to check out some of my other recommendations. I'm also just going to list my usual stuff that I love and pick up during the sale. I'm sure you can guess: my brow blade, a foundation that I'm loving, fragrance, those kind of things, Jouer lip balm. I don't want to go over all the same things that I always pick up, so those will just be listed down below in case you've seen these videos before. Don't want to waste your guys' time, but you can check out more of the things that I absolutely love. And if you guys have a question on a specific category, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll give you my recommendation for the sale. So starting off, if you're anything like me, there's like a million foundations out there, and I want to know what the best one is, what's going to work the best for me. And I have 3 to share with you. Don't think you need to pick up all of them. I feel like based on what I'm going to tell you about these foundations, you'll be able to decide which of these popular foundations is going to fit your skin type best. So let's start off with my third place, which is the Rare Beauty foundation. I have this in 2 shades because I love it so much. 290N when I have a tan, and 210N when I don't have any self-tan on. What I love about this is it's great for everyday wear, and any foundation I recommend to you has to last throughout the day and not go patch off or cakey. It has to be nice and smoothing on my skin and just be really easy to work with. All the things that I need in a foundation, so all 3 of these foundations I'm going to share with you, will last on your skin and perfect your skin. And this one has the least amount of coverage, but you can definitely build it up to a really nice medium. And I think if you like a lighter everyday sort of coverage, you'd really like the Rare Beauty one. And then my next pick, second place, is the new NARS Soft Matte Foundation. And I know a ton of people are raving about this foundation for good reason. I absolutely love the Soft Matte Concealer. It's one of my favorite concealers. If you like a full coverage, will not budge matte complexion, I would recommend this. It's not full-on, full coverage like the Huda Beauty foundation. If you ever tried that, it won't go on and just be like paint on your skin. You can definitely work with this with your skin and not have it as intense. And it just has a beautiful, perfecting matte finish and will last you all day. So if you like it more matte, I'd recommend that. If you like a more natural, radiant, Rare Beauty. And my middle, which is my perfect sort of finish, it's more like a satin or a demi matte. I would recommend the Too Faced Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation. And it does say matte, but I don't think it's matte like the NARS Soft Matte. It's definitely more of a satin demi matte. And this is personally my favorite pick of those 3 popular foundations. Though if you have preference for fuller coverage or something more light coverage, and depending on your finish, you might want to go with the other 2. So I just wanted to mention all 3 of these based on your own preference. But this one personally is mine. I have the shade Golden. I'm wearing it today. It's like the perfect match for me is this shade, and I absolutely love it. It's the same as the regular Born This Way. If you've ever tried that, the shades match up, unlike Soft Matte from NARS. I don't find the shades match up as well as the Too Faced one. So this one, perfect match for me still in Golden. And this gives me the most beautiful finish in my opinion. It's not overly matte and it lasts all day on my skin until I take it off. So it's not going to budge, smudge, smear, anything like that. If you need something that's mask proof, NARS. Like that one's not going to budge at all. But my perfect in between of those 3 foundation, and the one that I would recommend to you guys if you're similar to me, is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. Not a shocker, I've been raving about this product, and if you haven't picked it up yet, Definitely check it out during the sale. It comes in a mini as well, which I started off with, and I ended up going through that completely and buying a full size. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This will make your makeup last all day. And I like this more than my Urban Decay All Nighter, which you guys know has been a holy grail for years. And the reason why I like this one more is because it does have that airbrush quality to it, which no other setting spray I've ever tried does to my skin. This truly provides the most beautiful veil and seal to my skin that's better than any setting spray I've ever tried, and it locks everything down. With the long wear foundation, I don't really need the extra long wear properties that this gives. I honestly like this because of that airbrush quality. That's what sets it apart from any other setting spray to me, is the airbrush finish, the veil that this gives your skin. Best setting spray I've ever tried. Comes in a mini, so you don't have to commit to a full size. 100% recommend picking this up if you haven't already, based on my recommendation. I know a lot of you have and love it, but if you have not or need a backup, now's the time. Check this one out for sure. My next product is a new powder from Laura Mercier, which I have been absolutely loving. This is geared towards those of us with medium skin tone. So I do have a medium skin tone. This is the perfect powder with a little bit of color that does some coverage, not much. It does this beautiful brightening, smoothing effect, and the color is spot on for a medium skin tone. And it is the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in Honey. I recommend this if you have similar skin to me, a true medium skin tone. This is better than traditional banana powders to me because it doesn't have as much yellow to it. It is the perfect tone, more beige than yellow, and it really does a fantastic job at making my skin set, smooth everything out, and slightly brighten just due to the yellow quality to it. And I've just been having such great success and good makeup days using this. I tried to use everything I'm showing you today on my face, so I am using this to set my face. My makeup has been on 4 hours. I had to do some errands and then come and film, and I haven't touched up at all, and I think it looks pretty good. This has been my go-to for setting my face if I'm doing full-on full glam, and I highly recommend this if you have a medium skin tone. They do have a couple other colors. The translucent is awesome, but specifically this one, if you have been kind of in between a fair powder and a banana, you're going to want to check this one out. Then the brush that I use with that powder to set my face is the Hourglass powder brush. This has been on my wish list for so long, if you guys have been watching my recommendations wish list. And I finally picked it up, not on sale, and I use this every single day to set my face. It has a smaller side for under the eyes or my T-zone, more detail work, and then the bigger side to just really buff out and put your powder on your face super quickly. I love dual-ended brushes. Before I didn't because I used to store my brushes standing up. Now I have them in a drawer, and dual-ended brushes are just the way to go for me now. Actually, on my wish list, you'll see there's a couple other dual-ended brushes that I really want to pick up from the Sephora brand, but this one, 110 million% recommend this. This is such a beautiful brush to set your face. I use this every single day, so I had to give a shout out to it. So soft. You guys are going to love it. I know a lot of people use this, but I finally picked it up. I'm so happy I did. Moving on to more complexion, because complexion is where it's at for me. I love complexion. If you have not incorporated cream bronzer or cream contour into your routine, it's a game changer in my opinion. Bronzer to me makes the most difference, and a cream bronzer just really helps sculpt the face and look more seamless, because I use my powder to set it after, and it just blends in so much better than a powder on top. And this bronzer you cannot screw up. It is so beautiful. It comes in a wide range of colors. It is from Fenty Beauty, and I have the shade Teddy and Macchiato. Teddy is the one I use most often, and I'm using today. It is such a beautiful tone, great consistency. You can see huge dent in this. I'm actually almost hitting pan on this. It's the most beautiful tone. Cannot say enough good things about it. How it goes on the skin effortlessly, blends in beautifully, lasts forever, and it's just better for me in sculpting the face than a powder on top because that will disappear sooner. The cream just, honestly, it's a game changer. Cream bronzing my face has been truly a game changer for me. And then this one is macchiato. You can see I haven't used it as much because it's on the lighter side. I do still have a tan. So that is the color there. If you are lighter than me and are looking for a really nice color to cream bronze, cream contour, I kind of do both, just all in one. I never really truly contour, but I kind of place bronzer in the ways that I would contour my face. And then another cream product, because I'm all about the creams. It just looks so beautiful on the skin when you get the hang of doing a cream routine. Even if you're oily, trust me, you can still use products like this. So if you've been hesitant, definitely check them out. It's a game changer, truly. And then the Patrick Ta blushes. I have one that's been on my wish list for so long. It will not come back in stock on Sephora Canada, and I'm so ticked off about it. I would have purchased it a long time ago, but I'm trying to stay hopeful that it will come in stock during the sale. If you've been stalking these like me and that one does not come back in stock, I'll put the name down. It's the more bronzy tone. Like, I just want that more than anything, and it won't restock. Please come back. Obviously, these are a hot commodity. I have been loving Do We Know Her. The packaging is gorgeous, and Patrick Ta just makes such phenomenal products. I love his aesthetic and brand. So you can see I have a divot on the cream product too, and he likes to put the powder down first and then the cream. I still do it cream first, then powder to set. Just me personally, but that's how he intended to have these used. And this is just the perfect color. I have a little bit on my cheeks today, and I cannot say enough good things about cream products. It just makes this complexion look that much more beautiful and seamless to me. So I just, all about complexion, as you can tell. But to finish off, well, one more complexion, and then we'll finish off with lips and eyes. I have a couple recommendations there. This almost got away on me. I bought the mini of the Rare Beauty Primer. This is such a beautiful primer at illuminating the skin. I don't find it overly hydrating, so I still do use a moisturizer prior, but it does give a nice glow to the skin. And I do feel this has some smoothing qualities to it as well. Like, it really does a good job at making my pores look a little less visible, even though it's illuminating. So it has the best of both worlds in my opinion, because I do like to glow, but I need those pores settled down. So this gives that to me. And I bought the mini thinking that it'd probably just be another primer, but I actually really like it. But I calculated it out for Canadian pricing. It's actually better to just get the mini. So I might pick up another one of these during the sale. I've been using it. You can see I'm actually almost done this. Been using it most days. I really enjoy it and think you guys will absolutely love it as well. Then I just have one thing for the eyes. Surprise, surprise. I actually have a ton of stuff on my wish list for eyes, but this for me is just the best thing for an everyday look. And I'm wearing one of the shades today. These are the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadows, and I raved about these in my mid-year favorites. These are a liquid matte eyeshadow. These are truly matte. They dry super quick, but these are so great for every day because these are 24-hour wear. If you're just like me and do a little bit in the crease, just pop a little bit of color to give that kind of shadow and contour dimension, this is all you honestly need, and it will last you all day. These do not budge. If your complexion is similar to these tones, you could use them also as a base and your makeup's not going anywhere. These literally will not budge. These are so good. So I have this cocoa cream if you like a more yellow base. Then I have chocolate malt. And then my most used, because I use this as a crease color, is Chocolate Bunny. And I have that in my crease today. Just lightly, you can definitely deepen it up a lot more. I have like a pin drop blended out in my crease today. So this is what I'm using. As I said, my makeup has not faded or budged since I put it on 4 hours ago, but this will last me all day. And I don't hear a ton of people talk about those, but those truly are the best liquid cream eyeshadow formula I've ever used. Like, those are not going anywhere. Plus they blend out super easily. You just have to be fast with them because they dry down. But for an everyday, that's perfect for me because I want to do my makeup quickly. So those go on effortlessly, last all day. Is there a trend? Yes. I need easy, effortless, long-wearing, smoothing products that just hold up without me having to worry about touching up. This is it. This is it for me. Then a couple lip products I have to mention because wouldn't be a recommendations without recommending at least something for the lips. My favorite lipstick formula currently are the ones from Bareminerals. I feel like they're a slept-on brand. These are the Mineralist Hydra Smoothing Lipsticks, and I have the shade Memory. They have a ton of beautiful nudes and other colors to choose from. This is what I'm wearing on my lips today. It is the most gorgeous nude for me. A little bit deeper than I typically go, but I actually really like that. And the thing I like about this formula the most is that they're smoothing on the lips. The formula is really nice. They do have a scent to them. It doesn't bother me. It reminds me of my childhood, but there is a sort of smell. And the thing I need most about a lipstick is one that just goes on nice and smooth, doesn't settle into the lines of my lips, and just these make your lips look a lot more full. So this is a win formula to me. Again, something that I don't hear a lot of people talk about is that formula. Bareminerals does amazing formulas. Their Pro Longwear lipsticks, the ones in the skinny tube, amazing as well. Those are more hydrating, still have a good wear to them. They don't dry out your lips at all. They're very comfortable formula. And then I actually have this on my wish list because I'm almost done this. I picked this up in a little holiday set, and this is the Fenty Sweet Mouth lip gloss. I use this almost every single day. It's just this baby pink color with a little bit of sparkle. This makes your lips so juicy and full. That's why I love the Fenty glosses. Plus they smell so good. And even this size I think is perfect because I got this, as I said, in a set last year. Obviously I want to pick up the set this year for my wish list, but I need to pick up an actual full size of this color because specifically the shade Sweet Mouth is my favorite that I've tried personally from Fenty Beauty, and they did come out with this color in a full size. I think it's $25 Canadian if I can remember correctly, but that's at the top of my wants list. Then I figure we should end off recommendations before we get into my wish list with some fragrance because it's always nice to save a good chunk of money on a fragrance. I pulled 5, but honestly, you guys know probably my top 2. I have to mention these again though because they are so good. These are my top 2 fragrances of all time. My signature scent are these 2, but I feel like if you were to think of one scent in me, this is the one that's going to make you think Cheryl. When you smell it, like if family or friends ever smelt this scent, it's like, that's Cheryl. This is what she smells like. This is the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom Cologne. The best way to describe this to me is comfort and happiness. I literally never have a bad day when I wear this. This is just honestly happiness in a bottle. I can't describe it any other way. The notes are super simple, but it's just a sweet, comforting scent, not sickeningly sweet. It's just a soft, comforting sweetness to it is what I would describe it as. Soft and sweet. And this one I find a little bit sweeter, but it has the perfect balance of floral and musk to it as well. Smells expensive, super high-end and luxe, and I get everyone on this fragrance. It's honestly me in a bottle too. This is the Burberry Her. They have a bunch of different ones. This is just the regular one. I definitely want to check out the Intense, but I was hoping that they would come out with a travel spray of that first, because initially I bought this in the travel, and then I had to get the full size. This does have quite a bit of strawberry to it, which is that sweet fruitiness. It just has the most beautiful musk balance with a hint of floral to it. Again, this is another one that if you think of me, these are my top 2. And that is everything for my recommendations. I know there was quite a bit actually to go through, and I wanted to give you a full opinion of it. Sorry if you felt I talked too long about it, but I feel like for recommendations and review, you really need to know what I feel about them in order to see if you want to pick it up, because these are the best of the best to me, and I feel you need an explanation. So sorry, This is always a long video, but absolutely love filming these. You can hear my passion coming out. Let's pop up my loves list. And I just wanted to say a quick thank you to the subscribers who sent me coupons for the friends and family sale, because that actually helped me shop sale early so I can actually have a haul up during the sale. So I'm thinking my haul will be up on November 4th, I think, around there, so that you guys still have some time to see what I get on sale. And yeah, I already picked up some of these, but I'm not going to tell you here. You have to wait for my haul. There's still the sale to shop, and I might add more, right? So the first thing I already mentioned is the Patrick Ta She's So LA, still out of stock. I wanted the Sol de Janeiro sanitizer spray, but I believe they took that off of Canada. We're on a roll here for my wish list, apparently. I also want the Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse Mini Gloss Bomb set. They have such beautiful colors, totally up my alley. I love the one that they had last year. I prefer the packaging in that. It was a tin. This is just cardboard that you throw out. Not a big fan of it, but I love the minis and they work out well for me, clearly. I use them. Also, something super cool is that Sephora is now carrying feminine hygiene products. So I do use a Diva cup, period cup, menstrual cup, but I wanted to pick up some tampons and pads just to have in my house if I have someone over, because it's happened to me before where I don't have anything to give if someone needs something, because I use a menstrual cup. So I just wanted to pick up some tampons and pads that they have by the company Bloom, just to have around, because they're organic cotton, so they don't have any bleach, and I just feel that'd be something good to support and to have, because I think Sephora should continue to carry products like that. This looks really nice, but I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. It's the IT Cosmetics Celebrate Your Heavenly Luxe brushes. It's a $207 value for $72. Do I need any more brushes? I'm not sure. Surprise, surprise, I actually already picked this up. If you guys saw my reel, you would have seen this. It's the First Aid Beauty Weightless Liquid Mineral SPF 30. I wanted a new sunscreen, and that one has a little bit of a tint to it, and it leaves 0 white cast. I already really love that. That's only one teaser there to see what I actually picked up. Then I wanted a new Laneige lip sleeping mask, and I have the Scent Color Gummy Bear, because I heard that it smelled like grape, and I love grape candy, so that is on my list. I usually pick up one around this time because I'm almost done my other one, and I remember last year I picked up one too. And then I have 3 Natasha Denona palettes on my list. I'm going to be going crazy for eyes, I feel. So we have the Natasha Denona Glam Eyeshadow Palette, the Bronze Eyeshadow Palette, and the new Triochrome. I forget what it's called. I'll put it on the screen, show a picture. They don't actually have it in my cart yet. Good time for it to launch though. Who loves it when products they want launch during the sale? Like, that's the best timing ever. And then I have a bunch of these classic double-ended eyeshadow brushes from the Sephora collection. So there's a shadow and crease, an angled liner and smudge, and then a powder and blush, and they're really affordable. And I love the dual-ended, so I was considering picking up some of those. Oh yeah, and one more, Shadow and Precision. I also have the Pat McGrath Labs Mega Mothership palette on my list. However, if I'm picking up all those Natasha Denona ones, I feel like don't need to spend $103 on the Pat McGrath, even though I'd save 20%. If I'm gonna pick up the Natasha Denona, I probably won't get that, but it's still on my list in a perfect world. And then there's this dry bar set, which is a $49 value, and it has 4 different scents. I kind of wanted to check out the other ones because the dry shampoo is my holy grail, and I wanted to see if I liked any more of the scents. I also have the deluxe size of the regular one because that would be actually a better value if I picked it up, but the Curiosity Makeup Lover product trier wants to test out all the different scents just to see if I like the other ones better. And then I have that Libra Intense, which I really want to smell. And then we have one of the Backstage Glow Face Palettes from Dior, the rose gold one. It looks so beautiful. I actually wanted to pick it up based on this one video I saw on Instagram. It only takes one video of someone applying something and me seeing that that's totally up my alley for wanting it. Then I have the brand The Inky List on my wish list. I have 2 of their eye creams. I'll figure out which one I want to pick up. They're a Clean at Sephora brand, new brand at Sephora, and they have really affordable skincare. So I definitely wanted to pick up one of the eye creams. I have the Caffeine eye cream and the Brighten eye cream currently on my wish list. Then I wanted to pick up a mini size of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base because I used to use that all the time. And I stopped using it, but I went through a whole jar. So I wanted to pick up a mini because it's still a pretty good value for that. Morphe has this limited edition Out and a Pout lip trio in Sweet Tea. I've always wanted to try the Sweet Tea lip pencil. So I have that on my list because I've always wanted to try that. I've seen a bunch of influencers always talk about Sweet Tea lip liner, and I just want to see what all the hype is about. I've never tried Morphe lip product before. There's a lot on my wish list, you guys. So I also have the Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb Nectar. I had a deluxe size of that in my glossy box advent calendar that I smelt. And it's my favorite Viktor & Rolf I've ever smelled. It smelled so good, so I want to get maybe a bigger size of that. Then the Jouer Cosmetics Overnight Conditioning and Repairing Lip Mask. I have not tried that before. I forgot that they had an overnight one, so maybe that and the Laneige. Maybe I'll pick up both and test out to see, because you guys know my love for the Essential Lip Enhancer Balm, the best. Not a surprise because this will probably go up before my haul video, but the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finished Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. It's $51. I have the shade 340G Baklava, which is like my favorite dessert ever. I love making baklava, but I have that on my wish list to buy during the sale, and I actually already picked it up for a video for you guys because I was so eager to try that out. So that video should be up before the end of the sale, so you can see if maybe it's something you want to pick up yourself, which I thought would be more beneficial. So I didn't save any money on that, unfortunately, but I did pick it up for a video, and that was on my wish list. And that is everything for my Sephora recommendations and wish list. Super long video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Favorite videos to film, and I just really highly recommend these things that I talked about. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it, and saving that bit of money to purchase these is going to make it that much better. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any recommendations yourself in terms of gift sets or other products, fragrances, because you see my preferences, please let me know, because I still going to shop the sale, even though I picked up some stuff during the friends and family sale. It's still not over. It's just beginning. So definitely let me know your recommendations. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, I would love for you to do so by hitting the red button below, the bell, if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next one.